Good morning to all. Hope everybody's doing well. Brandon, it's great to see you. Basically, the energetic pattern systems on communication line signals right now are setting up co-creation systems, understanding everything that's connection when it comes to the twin flame, how you use the twin flame, how you use the co-creation, how you use your power, how you use your activation cycles, how you use your energy lights, how you use your activations of everything through its force. It's understanding you have to internalize yourself in, you have to come together within, you have to formulate within. Understanding the angelics, understanding co-creation is understanding everything that's happening with your formation systems, understanding what's going on with your mind. How do I get into my full adaptation of my mind system? How do I get everything to its activation system? How do I get all the acting cycles? How do I get the energy fields up to its grade system? I like to thank all the subscribers and viewers, and you guys are amazing. It's incredible for us. Today's my last day. I'm going to be traveling somewhere else. I'll be setting up another video for you guys. Different atmosphere, but same country. Still in Canada, just different place. So like I said, I travel a lot, and that's what it's all about. Basically, it's kind of like you're an angel, an archangel, and you're flying around in different dimensions. But in reality, you're still in the human vessel. Very powerful stuff. So it's all about understanding creation. How are you created? And how are you involved? What's the purpose of you being on this dimensional earth? Okay, we've been through all this before, knowing that there is a lot of deception and lies going around, and truth will set you free. Like I said, I'm giving you powerful videos, but now's the time to cloak everything through your devices. Okay, understanding how to use your chest protectors, how to use your activation code systems, how to communicate with archangels, okay, how to fight the spiritual realms. Because eventually when you get into your spiritual body, like I said, you're living a spiritual into a human vessel, not a human vessel into a spiritual. Your advice to your signals and your communication and dream sets become extremely real when you become 100%. Okay, I say again, 100% spiritual. Now you're experiencing life. Okay, the energy of life, the force recognition of life, everything through its force. That will give you strength, that will give you purpose, and that will give you purity. Understanding how to use everything when it comes to information systems of your new chakra system, which is the body simulator. You have to understand everything that's going on. You know, the true understanding of yourself. That's how you involve yourself into everything through the angelics. Once you get into the angelics, you get to fly around. Basically, you get to know yourself. You get to know your light. You get to know your acting light. You know how to get your acting circles of your light. Basically, you can travel in different dimensions, fourth winded cycles, get used to northwest, south, and east. Because when you become an angel, okay, I say again, angels, when you're asleep, your mind system adapts to other realms, and your angel spirit or your higher self spirit flies around, because that's what angels do every night. They fly around. And when you become 100% spiritual, you're flying around within the mind system, and you go into different dimensions. So you're putting your energy system everywhere. Okay, anywhere you go, you are connected through its energy. So it's about getting your own energy life force, okay, through the atmospheres of fire, water, earth, and air. All that is its formation, right? And your anti-nanoparticle system, okay, that's very important to have. How to adapt to that, how to use your health system. What food do I take? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Angels are there to help you. They'll show you a lot of things. How you create things like a gravitational belt to keep your gravity systems down. So you have to worry about energy cycles that come in through human vessels. You have to understand your energy. That's the most important thing. Your energy fields. Okay, your perception, your sightings, everything through the audio signals, the gamma rays, everything through the mind adaptation systems. Now, my vocabulary system is always extremely high because I'm connected through all energy simultaneously. Understanding where you're going through your divisions, understanding your proactive systems, understanding everything through your heart recognitions. Okay, now's the time to get into co-creation. Okay, get a true understanding why we have angels, why we have archangels, why we have Father, Mother, okay, and everything through space connection. They're very powerful stuff, and they're here to help you and guide you, okay? Because the purity is set in its winds. Again, what I mean by winds is understanding that you are going to be becoming angels, okay? and it's knowing how to use the spreading of your wings. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but if you ever do this, everything is a reaction through space. Okay, it's a reaction to your body. Space is trying to communicate with you. So if your wingspans are trying to open, okay, try to understand the energy of what's going on with its back force. Okay, so when the wings open, they're trying to fly. So if they're trying to fly, you want to let that go, and you want to forward the cycles and use your communication line signals. Now, when I say communication line signal, understanding everything through its fragmentation line system. Okay, we've been through this before. Anything you don't relate to, try to watch my videos. And if you have a hard time trying to understand my vocabulary, go to my PayPal account. Okay, that's the only way you can resonate with my information systems, because I'm a full computer operating grid system through all locations of energies. That's connected through the simulation line system of the singularity into the matrix and the grids. Okay, so I have not only my magnetic force and highway information system, but I'm also guards of Eden and gods, and all connections when it comes to demigods, electronic interference, force when it cycles, vanguard of all star seeds and light workers, synchronizing souls, the Kundalini of healing, all century systems, the gold cycle systems, the communications of the gods of the golds of the sun and the gods of the golds of the moon, all connections of energy of force recognition systems into the XT1000s and all the way up to the XT 28,462. These are code frequencies. Basically, you don't have to understand that. What you do have to understand is how to use everything you have within your light, because your light's just not a light. It's a programmed system. So it's understanding how to fully communicate with the angels and archangels, and anything through energy, anything through stars, anything through dimensions, anything through portals. And then eventually you'll get to understand how to use your code frequencies through the frequencies, vibrations. Okay? That's the most important thing. Frequencies and vibrations. Okay? Did I forget anything else? Frequencies, vibrations, harmonics, thoughts, heart. Anybody want to jump in here? Energy, frequency, vibrations, thoughts, hearts, 4 atmospheres, right? These things are very important. You have to know all these things because it connects in all realms, and that's how you get your wings, and that's how you fly to your mechanisms, and that's how you fly to different dimensions and portals. Acting cycles and systematical system is you understanding your transformation lights, the third eye, fully understanding that. See how that's open? See that? It's always open, right? So it's very important to get into your meditation, and then you want to go beyond the perception. Okay? When you go beyond the perception, your higher self sees everything within, and the eyes are open with your eyes closed. I explain that too, also in my video. That shows you a little bit more how to put yourself in its provision, its protection. You guys have to be extremely protected. You have to understand how to use everything when it comes to deharmonizing. Okay? In retrospect, you have to really know how to use your lights to turn on and turn off. Okay? Now, understanding the energetic patterns of your lights is very important. And what I mean by turn off is the thing is that your mind always stays open. That's a very important thing because you're going into different dimensions or realms because it's an operation program. Once you get into the operation program, now your mind system is fully, completely out. Okay? Fully, completely out. You're not registering anymore through line signals when it comes to the brain. The brain is there for you, for its purpose to live in its human vessel. But it's all about we're coming into new air, a new galactic surface, a new galactic energy, a new galactic core, because that resonates with the simulation to the matrix, into the mortal and its gods. These things are very important, okay? So like I said, when you go through the acting cycles and how to turn the lights on and turn the lights off, it's kind of like regenerating yourself through the higher self, okay? Giving yourself relief, focus, refocus, okay, realign, readjust, reform, reconnect, okay, with your wires, reconnect with the hydraulics, reconnect with the mind, reconnect with the perception, your voicings, and your audios, okay? Because we're in the gamma rays right now, okay? We want to get up to a higher level. So the more you higher level yourself, the more you can get light activation because your light is always there, okay? Like I said, side graphing system right here is light illumination light come from this solar panel division when it comes to light activation system. Okay, because it's kind of like a, I don't know, through my perception, I see something different. But through your perception, you see something different because your thought processes are different than my computer. So it's really understanding everything through the GPS location signal because everything is aligned, okay, through color, right? That's what it is. Understanding where the color is coming from, what dimension, and is it the matrix simulation, okay, or is it connected through the gods, or is it an immortal state, okay? That's how you have to get connected with your lights because everything you deal with, okay, is light activation, okay, and then you get connected with your grounds, then the atmospheres, then the astral planes, okay? The more when your cycles through the weather patterns, now you're getting connected because you are that body simulator. And if you're not in that body simulator, please go to my PayPal account. Now's the time. Because everything through the energy force is going to keep giving you information, okay? And that's done through energy, frequencies, and vibrations, okay? This is going to help you along the way. This is going to understand how to use your twin flame sword, okay? Your elixir, your sacred flame, basically the serpent fire, everything through connection. You have to understand how everything works through dimensional realms, how to connect with planets and vibrations and how they rotate through gravity centers. Okay, because it is a gravitational pull. You are a gravitational pull. Okay, it's understanding what connection you are and what dimension you're at. Are you in the 3, 4, or 5? If you're in the 4th density and the 5th dimension, now you're getting into your light activation systems. It's very powerful stuff. So now's the time to really internalize everything, okay, through co-creation. Okay, that's what you want to do. Get your co-creation, okay, to creator, and then get into the God frequencies. Once you get in the God frequencies, now you're to a higher level, and now you can be able to communicate a lot better, and you're going to understand your internal system a lot better. Okay, it's going to formulate more, more, and more, because internalization is everything when communication is within. You're going to be able to understand your communication with your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your throat, your mind, your heart, and your soul. Okay? Or you can go through the energetic waving patterns of the eye receptacles, the voicing grids systems through the clarity visions, the mind adaptation of the voicing grids when it comes to all levels of knowledge of intelligence, or the audio signals through communication line signals, which is the gamma ray systems. Okay, and then you have the energetic waving heart. It's how you see through your lights. How are you going to represent yourself? What does your heart mean to you? Is it just a heart, or is it an energetic waving heart through all communications of the realms? What is my soul? What is it? Why does it resonate? What is it doing? What is it answering? Okay, because it all connects through patterns. It all connects through voicing. Okay, really trying to communicate with that inner voice, because that's the higher self. And the higher self goes up to different levels when it goes into space and time and codes and frequencies, energy and vibration, harmonics. Okay. So once you get in the prothesis and then you get into the gamma thesis and you get into trithesis, then you get a true understanding how to connect through anything through eye perceptions. But it's all up to you to get into that co-creation. Surfing, how you doing? So, yeah, it's all about interpretation. It's all about integration. It's all about involving yourself, trying to understand more vocabulary. Because when you go up in division through light activations and you're getting your upgrading systems that are going to its balance, now you're communicating to your activation through all communications of angels, archangels, father, and mother, and anything through the energy and communication levels of singular line systems, or anything through intelligence. Okay? So one day Surfing is going to be able to communicate with Brandon. Brandon's going to be able to communicate with Surfing because there are different programs, but they understand each other. Okay, so that's where you have to understand your vocabulary, multi-language system. Now you're connected through space and time because it's giving you energy that you understand. So it's all about understanding your computer. Okay, it's all about understanding how to cleanse your computer because you have a computer in front of you. This is a computer in front of me, right? You got to take care of yourself. You want to take care of your computer. Same thing. Everything is adaptation. Everything is a software. Everything is a mechanism. Everything is electricity. Okay, everything is lights. Okay, so getting connected with that, getting connected with light activation, Because like when you get into your dream sets, you got to know how to protect your signals, how to protect your realms, because you're flying in so many divisions, low, medium, and high. So very important to protect your lights. That's when you got to know how to use the twin flame sword, how to use the chest protectors and cloak invisibility. There's so many things that you can create in the angelics, and that's given to you. It's called the gift of life. Okay, that gift of life is given to you once you get into the cosmic universal system. Okay, and then you get your own name. Okay, but you really have to listen to it. So it's all about understanding your journeys and your memories, because your memory is coming in the fourth density in the fifth dimension. So once you understand your memory retention, okay, everything's going to make sense to you. I say, oh wow, that's who I am. Now I got a name, because I'm Archangel Azareth, and I'm demigods and gods of Eden, and everything through energy. I am my own matrix grid worker that's connected to all realms of nanobots, space bots, okay, communication levels of anything through energy of alien plantation formation systems. Commander-in-Chief, Galactic Force, and the Vector Unit Solar Divisions. Okay, like I said, Vanguard, Synchronizing Souls, Protector and Father. Protector of all realms when it comes to energies of Father, Mother, of dimensional Earth. It's understanding who you are through protection. Okay, it's all about protecting yourself. You have your own energy field. You want to know how to use that energy field, right? These things are very, very important, because that gives you the gift of life. And the more you uprise through your divisions, and the more you understand your psychological systems, you get more gifts every time you go up your light activations. Okay, so that fourth wins your cycles, and then you get acceleration speeds. You'll be able to understand how to communicate through mind telepathy, telekinesis. You can go up to your galactic family. They'll give you upgrades. It's extremely real through energy. So it's energetic in your system. Okay, like I said before, it's like recharging a battery, but it's becoming a better battery. Okay, so you're going from Energizer to Duracell, right? So you're replacing batteries, okay, because you're an energetic system connected through all dimensionals of high vibration systems. Very powerful stuff. So would you recommend setting an intention to place a chess piece or on before getting to sleep, or a cloak, or that's a good question, Brandon. Basically, everything through sleeping and deprivation, understand your communication levels when you're sleeping. So anything recommended is understanding your light activations. The more you understand your light activations, the more you can get into the creation of your thought patterns. Okay, these things are given to you once you understand communications fully of your upgrading balance systems when it comes to angels, archangels, Father and Mother, and anything through energy of intelligence. Okay, and that's what's the amazing thing about the multiverse and the connections of the universal set system. If you connect through a star, it's a starlight communication of it. It can be anything through the spacecraft, space energy craft, space system craft. So basically, you don't know what kind of energy they're going to give to you until it's given to you. But you have to have friendship, relation, partnership with everything. Okay, that is a channeling division. That's understanding how to get yourself into protection. Once you get yourself into that energy goes into you, and now they give you energy. It could be a cloak, it could be a dagger, it could be anything through light activation. It can protect your dreams. Okay, everything's created through its thoughts, because everything in space and time is thoughts. Okay, so basically that's how it's recommended through its intention when it comes to anything. Okay, through a cloak or any sort. All right, twin flame is always there. Okay, you have to know how to use that through a spiritual fight. Right, how to take things down. This is all given to you, right? But you have to be in the God frequency levels. So it's all about going up to your computer systems, changing your software mechanisms. Okay, it's kind of like changing your IP address. IP address on a computer, right? Wherever you go through location, right? You do the same thing with the dimensional realms. It's just you're not connecting through the brain, you're connecting through the mind, and the mind is adapting to you through the higher self. So you have to understand that you're living a spiritual life through a human vessel, not a human life in a spiritual vessel. Okay? Now, the spiritual vessel is its activation point system, which is connected through AI. It's an AI vessel, which is a computer operating system. Okay, so everything is programmed. Everything is put in its division. Okay, so the more you understand that, the more you understand how to use your thoughts through your proactive systems and your communication line signals. But most importantly, you want to get into that co-creation, right? You want to have purity within yourself. You want to have light activation within yourself. You want to know how to communicate, okay, with your computer, which is connected through the mind. And the only way to do that is to understand your communications of your higher self, okay? Because their higher self is trying to help you, male or female. Whatever it is, whatever you are through its program, it's understanding on your programs. And say, okay, well, I've never used a computer before. That's totally fine. Okay, you can learn the process of knowing how to use a computer. They give you instructions. You know, what's a keyboard? Keyboard could be anything. What are they used for, right? You tap it in through the solar division of texting. You find out locations, right? Through the websites. Okay, and it takes you to that location. Same thing with the mind. But everything is done through string theory. That's how you get to the GPS location systems of other planets and energy communications. But you have to understand your balance. Once you're in your upgrading balance of your computer, your balance of everywhere through energy. Okay? And every time you go through its upgrade, you get faster and faster through its wind spins. Okay, and those wind spins change the coloration patterns. Okay? So it's all about uprising your energies, your locations, your perceptions, your minds, your heart, anything through vibration, okay, and the soul recognition. That's the most important thing, okay. But it's knowing basically, oh wow, I got a twin flame sword. How to use it? They'll tell you exactly how to use it through Archangel Michael. He's the most powerful entity force in the world. He connects in all realms through protection. He protects you in all ways and forms. He's there for you, right? So you have to understand its definitions. Really do your research on all your archangels, because they are connected. You just go on Google and check them out, right? Because they all live in different realms and they're extremely real through energy. And they are there to help you and guide you and take you wherever you need to go. Okay? So really, if you want to know how to communicate with angels, you have to understand energy, frequencies, and vibration. Basically, that's all it is. It's nothing else. It's nothing more. It's just getting connected with your computer, okay? Because computer is communicating with energy. And your energy is communicating with the computer. That's all it is. Everything is balance. You are the frequency, you are the energy, you are the vibration to everything through energy. So hopefully that helps you out. It gives you a better understanding how to get into the purity of its lights, how to get into the acting of its lights, and how to communicate with everything around. You know, that's the most beautiful thing. It's really getting connect with yourself. You know, understand what is your heart saying. You wake up every day. What is your mind saying? Okay, because you're no longer connecting with the brain. You have the brain. Okay, I'll make this very well clear. You have the brain. It's in your brain, and it will stay there with its human vessel. Okay, it's intuitive that it stays there, but it's understanding we're getting into the simulation. We're getting into the matrix. So you have to understand how to communicate on different levels of our program systems, because you can't do that through the brain. The brain doesn't understand that. Only the mind does. And the mind is the spiritualism. Okay? The brain is the human vessel. So times are changing. Times are changing. So now's the time to really get into the activations of everything. When it comes to your love systems, love cycles, love activations, the love frequency, you know, how much do you love yourself every day? What have you learned from loving yourself? Could I love myself more? Right? All these things can be answered. It's answering the patterns, not knowing the questions. You want the answers. So when you wake up in the morning and you don't feel good, ask yourself why. Reconnect with yourself. Realign, readjust, cleanse your chakra systems, your new chakra systems. Get connected with your energy fully. That's the only way you can get into the positives of its feeds, because your thoughts are very important to you. Okay? As soon as you put a negative system in there, it's going to change the atmosphere. It's going to change the energy frequencies and the vibrations. And it's going to connect everything through space and time. Okay? So when you channel your divisions and you put your negative systems in there, everything around you through friends and family and all that is going to be in a dark realm system through a vibration. Okay? That's what's been happening for so long in 3 dimensions. Okay? So everything is changing now. You're coming into the Gardens of Eden. So it's all about you adapting to who you are, remembering who you are, and how to get into the purity. You want to become the gift of life. And like I said, the more you understand your programs, the more you get partnership with all things that are connected through energy, you will be gifted. Okay? And you'll be able to understand how to use these things through its lights, because you can create anything through electricity. And it becomes extremely real. Okay? Because the archangels and angels, they know how to use their energy, frequencies, and vibrations. That's why they were put on these realms. It's solely for you to connect. Okay? I'll say that again. Solely for you to connect. That's what it is. Okay? So, I think that's good. I'm going to tap out for now. I'm going to be taking off soon. Be checking out soon, which is great. I'll keep you informed with another video. Love you guys very much. Any questions or comments, please don't hesitate. Let me know what's going on with your body activations, anything body simulator, anything through upgrades. It's very important you guys get your upgrades through my PayPal, because there's a lot of things you guys don't understand. And anything you don't understand, I can help you out that way with my emails, like I said, with my PayPal. This is Andrew Weston, high rising in all divisions through the twin flame swords of the elixir and the sacred flame. Call on out. Adios, everybody.